This is my stronger core and flatter tummy sequence part 2. So again, this sequence is just 10 minutes long, so it's easy to fit into a busy day. And it's going to work your deep innermost core muscles and your pelvic floor. So we're going to start off lying on the back, just to wake these muscles up. Now resting your arms by your sides, lift up your right foot, and then draw your belly button down, keeping your lower back flat. Lift up your left foot. This can be a workout in itself. You should feel the muscles here. You should feel some tension. There shouldn't be any pulling on your C-section scar, but you should really try and wake up these muscles, so you should feel these muscles activating. We'll place our hands now just below the knees, just at the top of the thighs, and I'd like you to push your knees away, point your feet, keep your shins parallel to the ceiling. At the same time, bring your knees towards your chest. So you're really getting connected, waking these muscles up. Breathing in, breathing out. We're holding this position for 3 seconds, but continue to breathe in and out. On the out breath, remember you're drawing that belly button down. And then relax, take a little breather. A little stretch here for the lower back, bringing the knees towards the chest. And back into the move again. So the hands are just below the knees. You inhale and then exhale, belly button down, lower back stays connected into the floor here. Breathing in, breathing out, and then release and stretch. And one more time. Breathing in, breathing out, continuing the breath. Remember, with the umbrella breathing and the core connection breath, you have to open the mouth through pursed lips so that we can activate the core at the correct time of the breath. And the pelvic floor. Really pushing those knees away, at the same time bringing the knees to the chest. And then release, hug the knees into the chest to stretch the lower back. And then we're going back into the same position here. The feet are extended off the floor, the shins are parallel to the ceiling, and your arms by your side. So hopefully you can feel, those tummy muscles again. You can say hello, you can waken them up. From this position, we're going to flex the feet, take the right heel slowly down to the floor. Now, if your back arches, just take it down to about here, midway point, and then bring it back up. And then change to the left, heel down towards the floor. If you can, you have the strength, take the heel right down to the floor, bring it back up. You exhaling here, belly button scoops down, inhaling here. So you exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. This is a strong one. It's great. We're really toning and activating those deep innermost muscles to get all the strength back in the core to then flatten the tummy. Exhale, inhale. Keep your shoulders back and relaxed and your palms up towards the ceiling to keep those shoulder blades rotated backwards. Exhale, inhale. Be sure to take the movement from the hip. Okay, so you're taking the movement from the hip. One more. And hug the knees to the chest for a little rest. Okay, so now we're going to take the legs straight, and we're going to take the hands behind the back of the head or close to the ears. And with this one, I want you to be very mindful. You're going to inhale to prepare, just let the belly rise slightly. No need to push it up. Let it rise, and then as you exhale, the belly button goes down, and you're lifting your head just slightly up, keeping your eye glaze towards the ceiling. Inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. So again, we're waking up those muscles. Keep your ribs relaxed. You want to avoid lifting the ribs or arching the back. Exhale, inhale. Scooping down those tummy muscles. So exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Keeping the head and the shoulders relaxed. Remember, it's your stomach muscles here that are working and lifting your head and your shoulders, not the other way around. So switching those muscles on. Exhale, inhale, 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Hug the knees to the chest again for a quick stretch. And then we're going to roll onto our side and wake up the side of the waist and really work the waist muscles here. Resting on your forearm, make sure your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder and knees are bent, and bringing your knees in line with your hips. Bring your top hip over the bottom hip so your hips are stacked, and then one foot on top of the other with your feet flexed and your heels in line and your toes in line. We'll place this hand under the side of the waist. We're going to lift the hips and the waist up off the floor. Exhale, push into the knees and bring the shoulder in. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, up. And you want to feel it right here in the obliques, the side of the waist. So this is magical for really helping tone the side of the waist, this one. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. If you find that you're feeling it in your elbow, just rest a cushion underneath your elbow and your forearm here. 2 more. 1 more. Release. And then switch sides, so bringing the legs around in front. Resting again on your forearm. Elbow directly underneath the shoulder, knees back. Bring your hips, so one on top of the other. Bring your shoulder in and lift up onto your knees. Take your hand underneath your waist and lift and lower, bringing your shoulder in each time. If you find this is really, really challenging for you, and you find you're feeling it all in your shoulder, then keep your hips on the floor and just lift your waist up and down. So that's the modification you can make if you're finding you're feeling this a lot in your shoulder. Exhale, inhale. Keeping your head back, bringing your shoulder in on each repetition. 1 more. Release. And then we're going to roll onto our front for a back raise. Now it's really important with strengthening our core that we're also strengthening the muscles of the lower back as well, because they take a lot of strain. So, resting on your forearms with your head down, your feet together, your thighs together, you're going to inhale and then exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Keeping your head down, you're just lifting your chest up and lowering. Okay, so again, just waking up the muscles of the lower back, helping strengthen those to strengthen all of your core. But you want to avoid craning your head too far up. So you just exhale, inhale. Keep your bottom muscles really relaxed on this one. Your focus is on the lower back muscles here. 2 more. 1 more. And rest. Now we're moving into the inner thigh raise. So the inner thigh is actually an important area because it's connected to your pelvis and your pelvic floor. So we're going to stay rested on the forearm, take the legs straight, bend the top leg, and then just wrap the hand through the leg, just through the leg here, and take it around the ankle. The lower leg, this leg, you're going to lift, exhale, inhale, lower. Exhale, inhale. So you're targeting this muscle here of the inner thigh. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. I like to flex my foot as well. It really helps. And you'll start to feel this in your inner thigh. Release, and then we'll switch sides. Resting on your forearm, legs are straight. Taking the top leg, bend and bring the foot just in front of your knee here. Take the top arm, wrap it through the leg and around the ankle, and then lift that bottom leg up and down. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Just make sure that your elbow is away from your shoulder so that you have a good alignment here and it's not hunched at the shoulder. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. For long, leaner legs, toned inner thighs. 2 more. 1 more. And release. And that is the end of the stronger core and flatter tummy sequence. Thank you for joining me today.